Cobra Kai Season 6, Everything We Know. With Season 5 of the show recently being released and it looking like it could have somewhat wrapped itself up, there were elements that led us to think that there could well be more of the show to offer. So with that, I thought I'd take a look at all that was out there about Season 6 of the show and give my theories and predictions to what I think could happen next. So let's get into it. Here is Cobra Kai Season 6, Everything We Know. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. The story. The story was the main thing that led me to believe that there could well be another season to the show. For the main part, it felt as though the story could have come to a natural resolution, but there were certain elements that made me think that this could well be continued on for another season. Whilst in the finale of the show, we saw Silver being arrested by the police and it seeming like there was no longer a rivalry in the valley, due to the fact that the Miyagi Fangs took down Cobra Kai and both Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso had formed an alliance and worked as partners. However, there is still a rivalry that's brewing, and this is that of the Sekai Taikai competition, the world tournament of karate that the Miyagi Fangs got accepted into in Season 5 of the show. It would seem like the perfect way for a final season of the show to wrap up if they were to make it that, with them competing in a competition that contained dojos from all around the world, and being able to prove just how good they were on a global stage. So instead of the rivalry being local and inside of the valley, it's now international. Outside of the karate in the show, we saw Miguel and Sam make amends and tell each other that they loved each other. And we also saw both Robbie and Tori get back together following the dismantling of Cobra Kai. But another relationship that's blossoming and going to the next stage is Johnny and Carmen's. With a baby on the way, it looks as though in the new season we're going to see Johnny battling the tasks of managing a dojo that's competing in the World Championships and also raising a newborn baby, which will be an interesting challenge for him considering he was never there for his son Robbie, but we know he's now a changed man. We also had Chosen telling Kamiko that he was in love with her and that he wished that he had flown her out there to the valley. So maybe we may see her make an appearance in the show and see Chosen in a loved up state. The main thing that I think we'll see happening, just like in this season where we had Silver as the villain, we'll now have John Kreese on the loose following him escaping from prison after devising a plan. With the last encounter between himself, LaRusso and Johnny being a sour one where they told him to rot, I think he's likely going to be looking for blood one final time. He's facing a long time in jail for the assault and now for breaking out of the prison, so him seeking revenge on two enemies is something that I wouldn't put past him. There's a lot of different directions that the show can go in for a Season 6, but they're the main routes that I think they can take. The release date. The release date of the show is something that's currently unknown. There isn't 100% confirmation that a new season of the show has even been commissioned, but it's clear to see that there's an appetite for more. Cobra Kai is prone to releasing a couple of seasons in 1 year. Take the gap between Season 3 and 4. They both happened in 2021, January and December. And the gap between Season 4 and 5 was only 9 months, December 2021 to September 2022, so they're able to create these seasons and get them out quickly. This leads me to think that if we're going to get a new season of the show, it could well be in a year's time, so the end of the summer in 2023, or maybe even sooner in the spring. The cast. In terms of the cast members that will be returning to the show, with there being no major deaths despite it seeming as though both Kreese and Chosen were killed, I think we can safely say that we'll see the characters Johnny Lawrence, Daniel LaRusso, Miguel, Robbie, Sam, Tori, Chosen, Amanda, Carmen, Kenny, Hawk, Dimitri, Devon, Anthony, Kreese, seeing as though he's on the run, and we may even see Silver if they decide on using him like they did Kreese in this season, seeing how he's faring in jail. We may also see Kamiko appear in the show following Chosen's phone call. We'll just have to wait and see. But we'll also see the majority of the characters that make up the Miyagi Fangs and Cobra Kai also appearing too. Unfortunately for now, that's all that's known about Season 6 of Cobra Kai, but I'm sure more information will be released as time goes on. So, there you have it. Cobra Kai Season 6, Everything We Know. If you want to see more videos on Cobra Kai such as endings explained, theories and predictions, and character breakdowns, then click on the I button, or alternatively you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you'd like to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter, @BrainPilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. Do you think there's going to be a season 6 of the show? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.